Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Godcraft Spotlight, and today we're doing Modular Force Field System, and this version is 2.1.7.0.15, and I want to tell you that because this developer is a very active developer, so there could be some crazy changes that may happen in the near future. So I thought I'd get started. There's a pretty important component to this, and it's this block here. It's like monazite, and you get, there it is, monazite, and you get dust from it, and you can use a wooden pick called forcilium. And it's sort of like an energy component. Yeah, I'm going to actually say it. It's your energy. You're going to use BuildCraft or IndustrialCraft energy as well, but this has its own energy source. You're pretty much extracting this, and this is used rather than your raw energy you get from BuildCraft and IndustrialCraft. So I'm going to show you this block here, and this is the first block you usually want to build when you're working on this mod. And I'm only telling you what I know and how I can get you to a certain stage, and from there you can learn and explore with all the new devices. Most of the blocks show up when you type in NEI and MFFS. There's a few items missing here. They're in NEI, but most of them are labeled with MFFS. For example, the ore block and the forcilium don't show up on there. But anyways, let's get started. So the first block we're going to touch is a force energy extractor. Pretty important block, and ignore the error log there. Advanced circuit, to the force energy crystals, advanced machine block, and an extractor. And the force energy crystal is something you'll see a little more often, and it's just the forcilium surrounded by a diamond, sort of like the redstone idea, surrounded by a diamond. And so if we go and place this puppy, we're going to place two of them today. And hey, I wanted two. There we go. I'm linking these side by side, and there you go. And they have some information on there and etc. A little confusing, but I'll show you how this goes. First of all, you can put your forcilium, which is the fuel, inside of it. And I'm pretty sure you can autofill this with BuildCraft pipes, etc. I'll leave that to you guys to learn and play around. But that is simple as that. So it says WC here. I'm not sure what it means left there, but there you go. There's a bunch of information here, and we're going to try to learn and understand some of it. I don't understand exactly everything yet, but if we go ahead and we put this down, let's get some wiring. Do I have some wiring? Look at that. Don't even have cable. I wasn't even prepared for you guys. Shame on me. There you go. Get some glass fiber here, and put it between these two, and put a solar panel on here. You can see this will power this up pretty fast. Oh, there it goes. It jumps really fast, and you can see it starting to go. This is how much it's producing, I guess, of power or energy. And yeah, it's a pretty fast little machine, isn't it? Huh? Cool. And it'll hit a certain cap. Over here, we use the BuildCraft. We power this puppy up. We gotta feed it some fuel, and then let's put ice capsules in it. Ice capsules are the new Singear forestry, I think from bees or whatever, but 10 times more water worth there, I guess. So it's like having 10 stacks of water, I guess. So this puppy is working. This one's working as well. It's a lot slower, as you can see, using a BuildCraft combustion engine. It's more for people who probably have an array of combustion engines or another power source. The next important block into this whole masterpiece is a force energy capacitor, sort of like a battery box. And again, force crystals, a couple transmitters, electronic circuit, and advanced machine blocks. So you can see most of the recipes seem to involve IndustrialCraft. So IndustrialCraft, of course, is a very key component to this. And if we place this, you can see the capacitor is up and running here. It says transmission range, 8 blocks. Well, those are within 8 blocks, but you can upgrade it. So yeah, let's link these up. So you have to link them up. So you have these cards you can create. They're MFS cards. And you got paper, electronic circuit to create one. And all you do is right click this puppy, and then you can click this and right click it, and it'll link up. There you go, link devices too. I think it counts itself as a link device, so 1, 2. Not 100% sure. So we do another one on here. We can actually just right click this and dump it in here. There you go. And then 3 devices. Cool. And so if we unlink it, of course, it should say 2 devices. Ta-da! and then we put it back. Yay, 3 devices. Ta-da! So these guys are filling this up, and of course this one seems to be overpowered. It's producing so much that it seems to not be able to send enough over. I don't know if there's a way around that. I know you can increase the speed on it, actually, to make it even go faster. So it's 760. Oh, actually, that may be the cap there, 760. I wonder if I can make it go faster. No, I think that is the cap. There's another item. It's Extractor Booster, and I don't quite know. It's using overclocker and carbon plates, and I can't quite figure out if it is going faster or not. So if we put a whole stack of them in here, I think it may be going a bit faster. It's really hard to tell, but I'm sure it's doing its thing anyways. But anyways, this seems to be actually at its cap, but it does seem to be converting and sending it over to this block just as perfect cap speed, so that's a good thing, I guess. Over here we have another item here, which is called Capacitor Upgrade we can create. Carbon plate, force crystal. These aren't really important things that you need to do right away, but I thought, you know what, I would show them to you. So this is capacity here, and if we throw this in here, you're going to see the capacity increases a lot. It doesn't say max capacity, but you can, if we take it out here, you can see, you know, capacity is 10% now, and we dump it in here, it's 3% now. So it seems to give you about maybe 3 to 4 times more capacity when you put 9 in, and you can actually put another 9 in here. You can also put a range extender in here, which is pretty cool. The range one is created with carbon plates, insulated copper cable, and advanced circuit. And yeah, I know this is kind of complicated, but watch this video twice or 3 times, and you'll probably figure it out. Unless you're smarter than me, and you'll probably figure it out the first time around. You can put this range in. You remember it says transmission range was 8? Well, now it's 80. Nice. So let's get a power link one more time from this puppy. Here you go. And we're going to use another block now. And this is like the block. The block, ladies and gentlemen. The modular projector. And it's made out of advanced alloys. Woo. Advanced machine block, a transmitter, and this new thing called an MFS personal, or a card personal ID, I guess. And that's created with carbon plates, some glass, and diamonds. Woo, expensive. So if we go over here, and we'll go for a little distance, like let's just say right here. Why not? We should be able to link this card. Actually, I don't know. Oh, there's the card. And it should give us a number. If the number's there, you've linked it correctly. So, ta-da, we've linked it correctly. Perfect. So, what you want to do is you want to fire this up and give it power. And then you also, I think, need to fire up the other machine there and give it power. Redstone power, of course. Or this won't work. And then you make little modules for this puppy. And did I show you? I don't even know if I showed you the recipe on the projector. I probably should redo that. Oh yeah, I did show you, derp. And then what you want to do is you want to give it a mod type. Like this projector is not going to project anything because it doesn't know what it wants to project. So you can build these, you know, simple recipes. This one's actually pretty simple: obsidian, and of course that card, which is expensive. So it's probably best to make a couple of those cards. And what you can do is you can place it in, or right-click it, and it makes it easier. And whoa, it changed into a new block. So you're going to right-click this, and it's going to be like, whoa, look at that. You can see a force field actually right there, guys. How cool is that? So you can't escape, you can't go anywhere. Nice. Now, I for some reason thought you had to... maybe you don't have to anymore. For some reason I thought you used to have to put power to that, but maybe that actually shuts down the power conversion now. Yep, that's something we'll just have to figure out on our own. That's up to you guys, but either way, there you go. It's working. Cool. It's fabulous. Okay, so what can we do with this? Well, we can do a few things. There's upgrades where you can actually increase the projection size. And holy crap, that's using the MFS card again. Remember, that's diamond, carbon plates, glass, so that's an expensive recipe. That's 9 diamonds alone. And 1827, 36 carbon plates, 36 glass. Woo! That's a hefty one. So let's put a few of them in here. Oh, it's ejecting it. Apparently I'm doing something wrong. Honestly, what am I doing wrong? I have no clue. that's because this is not for this one, actually. That's a modulator. Okay, I don't know how to use the modulator. What we want to use is, here it goes. It's a purple one. Ah, there we go. We want to use a projector field modulator distance. There you go. Oh, so a little cheaper. 6 cards. So 6 diamonds worth. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm still new to this, so I was using the wrong one. So if we put, 6 of these puppies in, this is what it looks like when you turn on the force field. It extends the range of it quite a far distance now. Ta-da! Nice! Nice. I don't know if I have a texture problem or if that's the force field look. Looks a little different than what I was using before. Maybe biome related too, I'm not sure. But anyways, you can see the force field's up. If we turn it off, actually you can look at the energy. It's more than enough energy to power it right now, which is great. We turn it off, we can, increase this range more. And I'm sure there's a limit till it like blows up on you, but let's turn it on. Holy crap. Let's turn creative mode on here and fly. It is hard to see it. I do apologize for that. But here's the corner of it to give you an idea. Yeah, nice and far now. I like it because it is pretty much almost invisible looking. And it's not doing too bad producing that energy. So we're gonna bring it down. Actually, let's bring it up more. You can do 64? Oh god. I don't even know what this is gonna do, guys. This is gonna, let's look at the power draining right now. Holy crap. Oh no, it aired out. Whoa. Yeah, okay, apparently it doesn't like crazy readouts like that. Okay. This is 32 cards. So I think that's like a maybe 32 block radius. Wow, that's an insane amount. Look, it seems like it plays with the water or something over here. Or the ice. That's cool. Nice! And of course that was draining quite a bit of energy there. There you go. And when you run out of energy, what happens, guys? Well, this is what happens. There's a force field there. And then it goes. Actually, it's still there. Maybe it wasn't draining as fast as I thought it was. Oh, there it goes. It went out. And that's what happens. It goes out, and it stays out. I think it may burst back and forth. I'm not sure here. No. Looks like... Oh, yeah, it did. But it just uses up the energy. Cool. So we'll reduce that down, and I'm going to show you a new feature here. Well, I don't think it's a new to the mod, but there's option slots here. And there, you can kind of find them. There's this field manipulator, sphere. There's some stuff here I'll just never figure out. That's up to you guys to kind of figure that one out yourselves. But this one is an important one because what it does is it prevents any destruction happening within the field. Not within the field, outside of the field, within. For example, when the field's on, so let's turn on this field here. If you were to go down here and break this block, it takes a minute for that field to actually pop up. So if we go over here and we break these fast, well, we couldn't get through. But what can happen is an explosion can. So what we can do is we can prevent this happening by inserting this new upgrade, which will actually cut the blocks there. And yes, they're cut forever. Now when we go over here, you'll see, and it literally goes on the bottom all the way around, literally where the field goes. Yeah, big slice. I mean, it's not always the prettiest thing, but it's an important thing. There you go. So what happens now when an explosion takes place outside, you don't have to worry about, the explosion leaking in. Of course, you still need to worry about your power. I mean, you need lots of power to run this, of course. So if we go over here and talk about power and see how our power is doing, capacity is 1. So it is working. I honestly am not sure if there's a way to... I do see this, and I'm not sure if this is actually working, because the capacity on this part doesn't seem to increase. These upgrades may not be working yet, or I'm not using them appropriately. Oh, wow. Never mind. I guess I was using that wrong. Okay, so... Wow. So is that going... Wow, okay, well, apparently, if you feed a lot of energy, that does work, guys. Look at that. Look at that capacity increase now. Holy crap. Okay, well apparently the extractor booster does work on this machine. Holy crap. And you can see, guys, this ore is actually pretty common. You actually may get angry later on and call it the next Nikolite. Nah, nothing could be as bad as Nikolite. But it's easy to get, and you get like 4 or 5 dusts per block. And I'm not sure, but maybe even the Minecraft pick there, what's a fortune, may even give you even more. I'm not sure. But, and if not, it may in the future now that somebody heard about this. But there you go. Wow, that's really powering up. Good. So the next thing we want to do is a station, security station. And you can build that with this little block here, and it's using advanced alloys. Kind of cool because, I mean, it's a security station, so you want to, like, armor it up kind of thing. Using a teleporter. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense what happens with it, and this advanced machine block. So we're gonna place this here, and it doesn't, like, nothing has to be like right beside each other. In fact, I don't even think this needs to be in the area. This could be anywhere in the world as far as I know. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna make another item, which is called the ID card coder kind of thing here. So wrench, redstone, a lever, couple carbon plates, and advanced circuit. I know it sounds weird and looks weird, probably is weird in a way, but that's how it goes here. So if we go over here, we can actually charge this up. And we have another item here, which you're going to need to use this in corresponding, is a force field synchron capacitor. Can't say words. So you got those MFS personal ID cards again. So 5 diamonds basically to create the recipe. And we might as well throw this puppy and charge it at the same time. And this item just sits in your inventory. As far as I know, you don't even need to use it or activate it. So when we right click this once, it will create a personal ID card. So we can go over here and put it in the computer. And before we do, it says something. Owner Kaneheart, security restricted, force field entry only. Which is fine. We put it in here. It gives me full access right away. It's the master ID card. And you just leave it there. How do you make a card to interact with something like this? You right click this and it creates this wicked looking card, and then you right click this and it inserts it in there. Yeah! Makes me feel good, guys. Makes me feel good. As far as I know, you can add options to this, and this is something you're going to have to play with and etc. I'm not sure if you have to add an option, whatever, but you can load it off a chest, and this I think will load and grant access to more users and etc. That is all up to you. That's something you guys have to do. And I think you can do this too when you're putting it in the chest and storing it. I think you can go like this. So you put a card in here. It's just a restricted force field entry only, and this gives them full access. This is sort of like the op command of your force field system. And then I think you would put that into a chest or something, and then they can get by. So when we pop this on, I mean, you can't get out of here. I mean, this force field's in the way. How do you get out? Well, you just right-click out. That's it. What? Hacks! Yeah, how did you do that? Well, just right-click. You damn hacker. And this is using the energy from this. Pretty cool. And it uses, it looks like, 10,000, is it? 800? Yeah, so 10,000 EU just to get past back and forth, which I think is a cute little idea. Great idea. So for the finale, I'm gonna, you guys have to play with the rest. I mean, I don't want to spoil everything. I'm just trying to give you the basics. I think these are the important, but I want to show you one last thing before we end, and this is a nuke. A nuke would destroy everything in sight. A nuke is the most deadly thing ever, and I'm gonna try 3 of them. Actually, let's try 1 for now. I'm probably pushing my luck with 1 even. And we're going to get out of here and right-click. Thank you, their nukes are slow. And we're going to blow this up and watch what happens here when we blow it up. So watch the energy. When this goes, it uses an insane amount of power. So right now we're at 7 million energy on this thing. And it went down by 1 million energy when that nuke went off. But guess what, guys? We're alive! Except the poison and hunger effect does somehow leak through here. I shouldn't say somehow. I mean, of course it leaks through. This isn't really programmed for that yet. What happened over here? Oh, it may have had an effect because there was ice there before, I think, and it may have just affected that a bit. Not quite sure. Oh, you know, that's part of the field or whatever. That's fine. Don't worry about it. So that was cool, right? Well, let's do the finale here, guys. The last finale. Let's dish this up, huh? Let's dish this up. Oh man, I want some pizza now when I say the word dish. Oh crap. I thought I couldn't get back in. There we go. So we're gonna check this out. And here we go. 7 million energy. 4 million. So there you go. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it seemed to use almost 3 times the power there. Oh, only one of them went off? Uh-oh. I think I crashed. Did I crash the server? Nope. What the? What do you think happened, guys? Do you think I crashed it, or? Huh. This force field is so powerful, it somehow blocked the explosion forever from happening. No, I'm not sure what happened, guys. That definitely just bugged out, but we'll do one more for fun. Hopefully it'll work. Here it goes. I'm scared. Actually, this explosion may wrap around and hit the, oh crap. Oh. Yes, because the force field was there, it kind of slid it in a path and prevented it doesn't wrap around, I guess. Oh, we almost blew up our power. Having your power as an external source is a bad thing, don't forget. But anyways, look at that. We're alive. We've blown a hole almost down to bedrock, and how cool is that? And look at this, guys. Here's some forcelium right here, natural forcelium. So it's not too bad. Maybe it's not super common, but it's around. You'll get a couple stacks here and there. There's more forcelium in a cave. You know, you're just exploring. Some uranium. Uranium looks a little heavier than normal. So forcelium again. More forcelium. So there you go, guys. Forcelium is pretty common. Anyways, this is a badass mod. Had a lot of fun with it. I just want to put a warning, not all mods can work with this properly. When I say that, for example, if you use ICBM, the nuke will work, but it'll modify the blocks in here and cause the radiation and stuff on the ground. Some of the other blocks, like the Sonic Screamer and the, I call it the Sonic Screamer, and the Gravitational, and a lot of the other blocks will penetrate and break and ruin this. Not sure if that's something later on that ICBM can fix, or if that's, you know, whatever, but I just want to warn you that, you know, when you are playing with third-party mods, that some of them will not work against your force field properly. This is meant more for just industrial craft and build craft, I guess, explosions and whatnot. And as you can see, if somebody came here with 20 of these, they'd probably break into your base. Coolest part is they probably would need 20 of them to break in here. And then you may have even more by then. So it's a fun little mini game, and yeah, definitely check it out, guys. Check my description below, and it'll take you a link right to the thread where you can download this and thank the developer for doing an amazing job. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this helped you guys out.